Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC code P00FE-9C indicates a blockage in the evaporative emission (EVAP) vent line. This problem occurs when the engine control module (ECM) detects an abnormality in the EVAP system's pressure. The purpose of the EVAP system is to capture and contain fuel vapors from the fuel tank, preventing them from escaping into the atmosphere. Components include the EVAP canister, vent line, EVAP purge valve, and the EVAP leak check module. If the space volume in the EVAP system falls below a specific threshold during decompression, this DTC will be stored. Therefore, accurate diagnosis is crucial to maintaining both vehicle performance and environmental standards. The components affected by the P00FE-9C code include the fuel tank system, the EVAP canister, the Enhanced Leak Check Module, ELCM, and the EVAP Leak Check Module, ELCM. The fuel tank system is responsible for storing gasoline and vapor containment. The EVAP canister functions to capture fuel vapors before they escape into the atmosphere. The ELCM continuously monitors the pressure and integrity of the EVAP system. These components are typically located in the engine compartment and the underbody area of the vehicle. The fuel tank system will be found beneath the rear of the vehicle, with the EVAP canister mounted nearby, often toward the underside of the vehicle, and the ELCM connected as part of the venting system. There are several possible causes for the P00FE-9C DTC. One common source of the problem is a blockage in the vent line, preventing proper ventilation in the EVAP system. This blockage can occur due to dirt, debris, or improper installation of components. Another potential issue is with the EVAP canister. If it is saturated with fuel or otherwise malfunctioning, it may fail to capture vapors effectively. Additionally, faults within the Enhanced Leak Check Module, ELCM, can cause erroneous readings that result in the triggering of this DTC. Analyzing each potential culprit systematically is key to effectively diagnosing the issue. The symptoms linked with the P00FE-9C DTC can significantly affect vehicle performance. Drivers may notice a decrease in fuel efficiency due to improper ventilation of vapors, which could lead to excessive fuel consumption. One of the most prominent signs is the illumination of the check engine light, signaling a malfunction within the EVAP system. Additionally, an unusual odor of gasoline may be detected, especially near the fuel tank area, indicating fuel vapor leakage. If left unaddressed, these symptoms may lead to further complications or even engine performance issues, stressing the importance of prompt diagnosis. The first step in troubleshooting the P00FE-9C code involves preparing the vehicle for inspection. Begin by reducing the fuel level in the tank to 3/4 or less of its total capacity. This step is crucial as it minimizes the pressure within the tank, making it easier to diagnose potential blockages. Next, switch the ignition to the on mode without starting the engine. Doing so activates the vehicle's onboard diagnostic system. Utilize the Honda Diagnostic System HDS to perform the EVAP Leak Check Module test. Should the results indicate that the test is not okay, this suggests the failure has been duplicated, confirming the need for further inspection and repair. In the second troubleshooting step, focus on the fuel tank system. First, insert an emergency fuel funnel into the fuel filler neck. This funnel is typically stored beneath the cargo floor lid for easy access. Disconnect the fuel vent tube from the EVAP canister to isolate the system for testing. Connect a vacuum pump or gauge to the vent tube. By applying pressure, you can test the integrity of the fuel tank system. Under normal conditions, pressure should not be held. If it is held, that indicates a blockage within the fuel tank system that needs to be resolved before further testing. During the third troubleshooting step, attention shifts to the EVAP canister. Disconnect the fuel vent tube as well as the drain tube from the EVAP canister. This isolation allows for a more effective assessment of blockages. Connect the vacuum pump to the drain tube port to begin testing. Similar to the previous step, apply pressure and monitor the canister's response. A normal reading will not hold pressure, which indicates no blockages. If pressure is retained, this implies a potential malfunction or blockage in the EVAP canister, necessitating further examination or replacement. The fourth step of this troubleshooting guide requires inspecting the Enhanced Leak Check Module (ELCM) system. Begin by examining the ELCM components for any visible blockages, restrictions, or damages. This part of the diagnostics is straightforward. Using visual checks and basic tools can highlight any obvious issues. If a blockage or damage is found, repairs or replacements may be required. If no issues surface, it's a good indication that the ELCM is functioning as designed. However, further testing may still be warranted to confirm its efficacy in relation to the overall EVAP system performance. In the final troubleshooting step, the focus narrows to the EVAP leak check module itself. If other assessed components have indicated normal conditions, it is reasonable to believe that the EVAP leak check module could be at fault. Conduct functional tests to determine its performance. This module is critical for monitoring the system's pressure and then reporting back to the Engine Control Module, ECM. If issues are confirmed during testing, then a repair or replacement of the EVAP leak check module will be necessary, ensuring the EVAP system can operate effectively and meet emission standards. After the completion of repairs, it is essential to verify that all necessary fixes have been successful. Run a final test using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to ensure that the EVAP leak check module operates correctly. Check for the persistence of the DTC code P00FE-9C or any other related codes. If DTCs are not present, this validates that the issue has been resolved effectively. However, if codes return, further analysis may be required to ensure that all potential issues have been identified and addressed adequately. Confirmation of successful repairs ensures both compliance with emission standards and overall vehicle performance. Preventive maintenance is vital to prolonging the functionality of the EVAP system and avoiding future occurrences of DTC P00FE-9C. Regular inspections of the EVAP components, specifically the canister and vent lines, should be conducted to ensure they're free of blockages or damage. Keeping these components clean will help maintain proper function and efficiency. Additionally, regularly monitoring fuel levels will prevent pressure issues within the tank that could lead to faults in the EVAP system. Implementing these practices will enhance the longevity of the vehicle and contribute to better environmental compliance. In conclusion, addressing DTC P00FE-9C involves understanding the function and maintenance of the EVAP system. The primary function of the EVAP system is to capture and manage fuel vapors, and any blockages can compromise this ability. Recognizing the signs of problems, such as decreased fuel efficiency, the check engine light, or gasoline odors, is essential for timely intervention. Following a systematic troubleshooting approach allows for effective diagnosis and repair of the underlying issues. Through regular preventive maintenance and awareness of the EVAP system's components, vehicle owners can ensure optimal performance and adherence to environmental regulations. Ultimately, being proactive is key to avoiding costly repairs and ensuring safety and reliability. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.